Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sanitary 103. Thank you for watching yet another video. So if you've been following my channel for quite some time, you know that my motto on my channel is clean eating and clean and healthy lifestyle. The majority of my videos are geared towards helping people lose weight. However, there are a group of people on the opposite end of the spectrum, including myself, that have a hard time putting on weight. This is actually a real problem. Now, for the people that have been struggling with their weight for quite some time, probably get a little annoyed, let's just be honest, by the people who get to eat whatever they want, yet they complain and they can't put on weight. But this is actually a real problem, like I just mentioned. For one, people that are too underweight are more prone to osteoporosis. They can definitely get lower blood pressure, which decreases their energy levels, and the list just goes on and on. So this video is dedicated to helping all the hard gainers, aka the ectomorphs. There are three basic body types that you can be characterized as. One is an ectomorph, one's an endomorph, and one's a mesomorph. We're going to stick with the ectomorph. The ectomorph is basically the skinny person, the hard gainer, the person who has a hard time putting on weight. So this video is going to be dedicated to you guys. The first subscriber that had inquired about this was Daniela Ortiz. It was about a month ago. I know it's been kind of long, but I said I would definitely make a video. And also one of my recent subscribers named Hazim Mul Hussein. Sorry if I butchered up your name, I apologize. But this is to you guys as well, so hopefully this will be helpful. Okay, with that being said, let's go over a plan of attack on how to put on weight successfully. Now, just like losing weight, with putting on weight, there are two aspects that you need to focus on. One is the diet, and one is the exercise. Let's start off with the diet portion, okay? So the first thing you need to do is you need to find out how many calories your body needs to sustain your current weight. Now, I know you guys want to put on weight, but by knowing what your body needs to sustain, you'll know that what the baseline number is, and you'll know that if you hit more than your baseline number, you're going to put on weight. So if you don't know that number, I'm going to post a link to a video I did about a year ago. It's very easy to follow. It's only about a 5-minute video. There are clear-cut examples that will give you that magical number. So let's use a person, let's say, who's a female. She's underweight. She's 100 pounds, and she's been stuck at 100 pounds for a long time. She wants to put on some weight. So let's say her daily maintenance is only 1,500 calories. Of course, if she's eating less than 1,500 calories, she's going to lose weight. If she stays at 1,500 calories, she's going to maintain. And if she eats more than 15, she's going to gain. I recommend a 500 calorie surplus above your daily maintenance. By doing that, in 1 week, you'll put on 1 pound because it takes a caloric surplus of 3,500 calories, which is 500 times 7, which is 3,500 calories to put on 1 true pound. Now, you don't necessarily have to go with this approach. Like when I was bulking, about 6 months ago, I pretty much just ate, make sure a lot of my calories were clean, and I just went on the scale and I just saw it move up. While it was moving up, I knew that I was doing something right. But it's good to know, to have an idea of what your baseline is so you can track your macros just in case you hit a plateau. And speaking of plateaus, a lot of people have weight loss plateaus, but you can definitely have a weight gaining plateau. So there's another way that you can definitely try to overcome this, and this is with the types of foods that you need to eat. So you definitely still want to get in your lean proteins per meal. You do want to get in your green veggies, but you definitely want to get in the complex carbohydrates. This is where you're going to get a lot of your calories. So a lot more brown rice, a lot more sweet potatoes, a lot more yams, whole wheat pasta, whole wheat bread, stuff like that. For every meal, you want to get in these carbs. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can track and have an idea of how many macros you can get, and this is a good rule to follow if you're trying to put on weight. So let's use the example of the underweight woman who's 100 pounds. What you want to do is, for the amount of fat grams, you want to take in half of your body weight per day of fat grams. So if you're a 100-pound woman, you want to try to get in at least 50 grams of fat. Now, as far as protein, try to get between 0.8 to 1 gram of protein. So for a female who's 100 pounds, get in 100 grams of protein. And also for the carbohydrates, and this is where you're going to get the majority of the weight gain, you want to take in at least 3 to 4 times your body weight in grams per day for carbs. So once again, the woman who's 100 pounds, you want to try to get in 300 to 400 carbs a day. So once again, in summary, to track these macros, for the 100-pound woman, she would be getting in, 50 grams of fat, that's half her body weight, at least 3 or 4 times her body weight in carbs, which is 300 to 400 carbs per day. And for protein, between 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per body weight. So for that female of 100 pounds, she would get 100 grams of protein. Now, once again, you don't necessarily have to do this and track all your macros, but if you hit that plateau and you hit these numbers, there's a very good chance that you're gonna be in a caloric surplus. And by doing that, you will put on weight successfully. And going back to the diet part real briefly, there are some tricks that you can do to sneak in some more calories. You definitely wanna try to eat every 2 to 4 hours. You gotta make it your job to eat, try to get in your protein, your veggies, your carbs, and you also wanna get in your healthy fats. You also want to try to get in some healthy snacks such as, your almonds, your seeds, your nuts. These are, good, healthy fats, but they're high in calorie and they're good for you. The other thing you want to do is you can sneak in calories by, let's say, if you make a salad and you put some lean protein, some chicken in there, feel free to throw in some avocados in though. Those are very good, healthy fats. Some avocados, throw in some whole eggs, throw in some nuts, throw a little bit more salad dressing. These are things that you can get away with from time to time because this is what you need and will help you put on more weight. All right, now that the diet aspect part of it is out of the way, let's move on to the workout part. Now, if you're a hard gainer, I suggest that you probably should neglect the cardio altogether. Now, cardio does have its benefits, so if you're a person who would have a hard time not doing any cardio, then try to limit it to 2 to 3 times a week and make sure it's just like brisk walking, because like hard gainers, they have a hard time, holding on to a lot of the calories just for maintenance. So if you're burning all those extra calories from running, it's going to be even harder to put on weight. So what kind of exercises should you do? You should be focusing on compound movements from free weights. So what are those? Those are your bench press, your deadlifts, your squats, your lunges, your dips, your push-ups. These are the main exercises that are basically called compound movements. What that means is they work multiple body parts and they're considered mass building exercises. This pertains to both females and males. So if you do this about, I would say 3 times a week, that's good enough. For at least 30 to 45 minutes, this is going to definitely help you put on a little bit of mass, and also with the extra amount of calories, it's going to help you put on some lean muscle. Now, if you're new to lifting weights and you're not really sure how to do these exercises, go to my channel and under playlist, my workouts, I listed my entire 3-day workout split. Now that 3-day workout split is a little bit more advanced. It's more geared towards muscle / bodybuilding, but I definitely do a lot of the exercises that I mentioned in those videos, so be sure to check that out for reference. Okay, thank you for watching yet another video. The comments and questions are always welcome. Just make sure once again that the diet and the exercise go hand in hand, and that you really put in the effort to put on weight, because like I said, it is hard for ectomorphs, which are the hard gainers, even such as myself. So I know what you guys are going through. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.